Garden Highway improvements, Winship to Lincoln Road plans and specifications. This will be presented by Ben Moody, our Deputy Public Works Director, Engineering. He was back reviewing his notes.
Good evening.
Thank you very much, Ben.
Evening, Mr. Mayor.
We've run out of time tonight.
Didn't take me too long. I'll make it quick here. All right, the item I have before you is the next step in our long-awaited project. It's the Garden Highway Improvement Project between Winship and Lincoln Road. The purpose of this staff report and the recommendation is to allow us to move forward and bid the project. The project, as everyone is most likely aware, is to improve the section between Winship and Lincoln Road, make it basically a one lane each direction, middle turn lane, and with bike lanes and sidewalks, curbs and gutters, and drainage, which is a big issue down there right now with with the rain. They've seen a lot of the drainage problems down there. Originally, the project was initiated with a federal grant, $680,000 for the project, paid for the sidewalks and the bike lanes. The city is added to that with local funds, with a recommendation to build the project to a level that would serve the city. Additionally, we are coordinating with the property owner here in the northwest corner. He is discussed with the city, and we've received direction that to look into a reimbursement agreement to add future project improvements into our project, so that he wouldn't have to rip out improvements and then put them back in the near term. So currently what we're asking for, the project is designed without those improvements due to some restraints for environmental and right-of-way dedication that need to take place. But we're asking for approval for the project so that when Caltrans gives us the approval to bid the project, that we can move forward. And then as we work out these terms for the reimbursement agreement and the dedication of the right-of-way over the next couple months, that will be ready to go and we can incorporate that into the project. So with that, I'd like to make the recommendation that approve the plans and specifications for the Garden Highway Improvement Project from Winship to Lincoln Road and authorize advertisement for bids. Any questions? I'd be happy to answer them.
Through the mayor.
Go ahead.
Ben, with those negotiations, as we're not designing that currently with those improvements, would that developer then have to pay for those design changes if we decided to incorporate those, or how does that work out?
Yes, so any additional cost above the project that we have will be incorporated into the reimbursement agreement. The design, we're not anticipating it to be a big factor, but there is a portion. It's really a widening, so we're talking about 10 foot of pavement. Right. We were, the original project included curbs, gutters, and sidewalks. It's just a difference in width. And so really the development is adding that width of extra of lane to the appropriate place, so we don't get the sidewalks in the wrong spot and him having to redo that.
Understand. And then there was also some talk about putting in extra conduit to run for future signalization of that intersection. Is that a part of this discussion also?
The city is definitely going to look into whatever we could do to minimize future impacts. This project right now starts on the west side of Winship Road, and so we could look into getting the conduit on the west side. And we'll definitely entertain if it's worthwhile to bore across to unknown spots. I don't know if it makes sense if we're going to dig up the road to put the conduit in, but I don't know if it makes sense to bore across to the road where we're not tearing it up if we don't know where the signal's at yet. But definitely any improvements that we think will be affected or in conflict, we're going to look into.
All right. That was my main concern, is that whatever we're doing in this project is that we think ahead so that we're not tearing things up just a few years from now when we have to make those changes and have to tear up what we've just done. So that's was my thinking on this. Thank you.
Any other questions, comments? only comment I'll make is I'll be disappointed to see the standing water on Garden Highway go away. I know that that's been a moneymaker for the car wash just back at Winship and Garden Highway, because people oftentimes return to rewash their car after they go through it. So it'll be a shame to see that leave, or people dodging off to the right-hand side to spray water on people that are walking adjacent to the roadway off in the dirt. So to have curb and gutter and drainage through there, and certainly a good road surface will be quite an improvement to that area. Action from the council.
Through the mayor, I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve staff's recommendation.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much, Ben. Not as short as I wanted you to make it, but it worked.